What up, Nigeria? What's going on? This afternoon, I'm super excited. Guess what, guys? Today, we have loads and loads of gossip. This is Gossip Gala, and my name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty Plenty, aka Gossip Baddie. You know how we do it here. Come on, guys. I have an excited person on my table. Guess who? I know, you know if you get them, no worry. Just relax first of all. Yeah, where are your drinks? I didn't even ask of that. I hope your drinks, everything is all set. You're ready to hear this gossip, Abby. All right, this exciting person on my table is a media personality and a voiceover artist. I have no other person on my table than Oluchi Omenka. Hey, besties! Come on! How are you?
I'm good. I feel excited to be on this show
Thanks,
finally.
thanks. I mean, last. You don't
I've
reach
been
here.
featured on the number one entertainment show in the world. So
God,
you guys,
I beg.
stay tuned.
God, I beg. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. How
I
are
don't
you
even
as
know
well?
if I should say it's morning or afternoon, but
It's
whatever it
afternoon.
is, you guys should just take it like that.
Yeah.
All right, tell me a bit about your journey here. How was it like? Was it difficult? Was Lagos in you? Give me that brief.
The journey here starts from your last night. So my
Oh.
last night wasn't really fun because I didn't
my
catch
God.
enough sleep. Like I said in the morning before to some other people,
Yeah.
I have been running on 3 hours sleep. And you know how your body tells it is going to come back at you and really fight you. And that's how I
agree.
feel right now. So I just want to rest. And once I get home, I'm going to sleep like a pregnant woman. But I'm here staying sharp and here to vibe with the lady vibe. You get
Come
it?
on. I love this.
Yeah.
So let's talk a bit about you being a media personality and a
Okay.
voiceover artist.
All right.
How did that start for you? I mean, when I speak to actors and the rest of it, you hear them say, "Oh, when I was small, I was a drama queen. When I was small, I was this. When I was small, I was that." So I don't think I've really spoken to voiceover artists. So I really don't know how they were able to. Okay, I mean, just wake up one and I know that. Oh, people like say this is my voice, not to channel it and go this thing. So I like you to give me that brief. How did you start?
So I'll
for
say
you?
my own story is, I won't say it's unique because there's no story that is unique to anybody, but it's very interesting to me because I started as a business person. I used to market products, and because I used to see other business people use voiceover artists to market their products, I couldn't pay voiceover artists. I
Okay.
would be my own voiceover artist and tell you,
okay.
buy this sunscreen, buy this and that, and then somebody just spotted and say, Precious, because that's what people call me. You have a very beautiful voice. Have you considered voiceover? And I'm like, oh, really? There's something like that. And so I started checking them out on Instagram, on social media. Found a lot of people that could do this. And you know how the algorithm works. It brings them to your face,
Loads and loads.
the opportunities. And I said, okay, let me start taking this serious because the business wasn't working. My dear brothers and sisters, entrepreneurship is not for everybody.
Chai.
It wasn't working at all. So I wanted to do something else. And of course, I was still very young. I am still being very young. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow now I'll be Dangote's Junior. You don't know.
Hallelujah.
So I was still very young. I was, ready to pivot and check different other aspects of my life. So in 200 or is it 300 level, I started doing this media stuff. I volunteered firstly at my school's radio station. Did a lot of free voiceover gigs. Still doing a lot of free voiceover gigs for some people and paid ones too because I've got a chop, right?
Come on.
And then ventured into media proper,
Okay.
TV, radio, and then most currently event hosting, red carpet, a lot of things. Anything that literally would have me to talk, use the microphone, smile in front of a camera, I literally come to life. And that's why I'm called Luchi Speaks, guys.
Amen.
Thank you.
God, I beg.
You did not expect this extra.
I love
Abi?
the intro. The intro was just extra. I'm like,
Oh
okay,
my.
okay.
So that's basically
So
my story.
I like that, right? But again, I want to speak from the angle of most of the people that are media personalities
Yeah.
today. They actually have that thought. I mean, you spoke from the angle of, somebody told you, and
Yes.
you're like, okay, let's check through, and that's for the voiceovers. But you're entering into the media space. I mean, that's something that you didn't even read in uni.
Not at all.
Exactly.
Nothing close to
No,
it at all.
exactly. So why did you even study what you studied in uni? Instead of, since you already knew that,
So
okay, it was
funny.
mass comm, it was,
I think I'm a very multidimensional person because what I
Okay.
studied, I also loved it. I'm not even going to kid you. I was very pro education, pro mental health, pro psychology because I studied guidance and counseling. So I loved my course and I did graduate very good, top of my,
Come
one
on
of the
now.
top of my
Come
class,
on now.
right? Because I really loved the course. So it's not like I was in a path or in a field that I was not enjoying or struggling with. I just found somewhere else that it's just I would say that my passion evolved in that sense, because I don't think you can put me in a box. I have so many potential I can tap and explore, and that's why I went full time also into the media space. But I've been thinking, I know there's going to be a time where I'll be able to marry both together, because you can always use all of your skills and everything gained, right? So I'm currently in the media space, but I love everything related to mental health, psychology, and you know, that's area of our mind.
Tell me a bit about that, Tiff.
About that, so my course is guidance and counseling, not very prominent in many Nigerian schools or even in the labor market today. I mean, somebody was saying,
honest,
what are you doing with guidance and counseling?
Where you go work?
As in, but that's just a stereotype, because guidance counselors have great opportunities, but you will create that opportunity yourself, because the country might not create it for you. So overseas, you have greater chances, but in the country, what can you do? You could work in a school if you want to. You could work in any organization that has to do with persons. You have to relate with human beings. A guidance counselor is needed. So you could now pivot again to do human resource and personal management. Many other things. Just be there to help human beings, because human beings are going through a lot.
Amen, somebody. All right, so on this note, we're going straight into the hilarious twist. Can we get that on, please? Okay, so the first one on our list says, by Peter Rock, I prophesy you will get the job you don't qualify for. If you shout amen to this evil prayer, you are a Nigerian problem. Do you agree? I feel like majority of Nigerians will still pray those kind of things.
We pray because we always like to get things that we don't deserve. But you know, this prayer has the negative. If you get the job that you don't qualify for, by yourself, you will pray for God to take you out of that office. Because how would you be productive for a job you don't know anything about?
Exactly. So now it's pious reply for me, and it says, yes, my student days in British Columbia, my buddy takes his Oyibo girlfriend to Niger church. Niger pastor prays, those with student loans, your name will disappear from the list. Thunderous amen, right? Canadian girlfriend whispers, that aren't right. You gotta pay your student loan. Man, the babe didn't know what's going on in the country. You understand? And you know how I mean, just like this kind of prayers are not, we don't see them as ridiculous, even though they sound ridiculous sometimes, but we don't see them as ridiculous because of the current situation of the country. So anybody can pray for anything. I remember having a conversation with someone, and this person said, outside the country, you don't see anybody praying for NEPA lights.
True, right?
But in Nigeria, bruh, you're gonna pray for light.
Your problems are your major prayer points.
Do you get?
And in your country, you're going through a lot.
God, we'll be all right eventually. Can we get the next one on, please? Okay, this person says, I told this girl I miss her, and she responded with, I beg, which don't be that. And this
I've seen this shit before, and I remember I was laughing on the floor, like, oh my God.
Nah, to be honest, those people in X, that X app, they need to be checked.
It's a toxic place, but you know that sometimes when you're going through a lot, if you go to that space, you will laugh your heart out, and you'll be okay at the end of the day.
I agree. Let's get the last one on, please. Okay, you guys, my phone is charging my power bank. Bruh. But it was the reply this guy gave for me, because when do you get when somebody is saying that my phone is charging my power bank, you should know that there's something probably wrong with the power bank or with the phone or with the charging port. You should know something is wrong and money needs to be spent, right? I feel like you're supposed to be sorry for the person, like, so sorry. Professor.
It takes a level of intelligence to be sarcastic. So Professor Lambaba did not get that professor by the streets.
You get? No, let's be for real. I mean, it's the reply for me. Power must change hands. And on this power must change hands, Abby, let's quickly go straight into on the street of social media. Let's quickly go on the short break. Stay with us.
Yeah, it's your boy K to the UTE cute. I want to shout out to Gossip Gala, the best and entertaining show alive right now. See you. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much for sticking around. Now it's time to actually gossip, like properly now. You guys are ready, Abby? All right, on the street of social media, are you ready, my love?
I'm ready.
No, I know you're born ready, so no need to ask you.
Let's what's going on, really.
I mean, all right, the first one says, man got tired of Babas pushing his hairline back. When I saw that at first, he got me, don't worry. But so he decided to, do a permanent tattoo. Let's get this video on, please.
Popular person, any I would have said.
I feel like, naturally, right? Everybody has one thing or the other that they want to fix in their body.
Yeah.
It's either the person is saying, "Oh, my nose is too big." Everybody keeps complaining, and
True.
the one taking all the all the air,
Oh
or
my.
probably the ears, and your ears are looking like standing fan. There's just
I can't hear
something
what the
wrong.
teacher is saying. Your ear is blocking.
I'm not want to tell me. Oh my God! But this guy now, his own complaints about his hair, right? That the way barbers are just going up and down in the hair is no longer looking funny.
Why doesn't
And he
he have
decided
just
to-
one barber
I don't know.
that has understood
the hair structure.
exactly.
And bob it in accordance. I don't know, to be honest. But he now felt like, okay, the best way, to go about this is to actually get a tattoo done. And he did a permanent tattoo on his head. What do you think?
Now, firstly, when I saw the video, when they say believe in the process, that's how I felt. As I saw light first, and so when I didn't look like a
what's
professional,
going
I'm
on
like,
here?
how will this turn out? But it did turn out okay.
Yeah, it did turn out well.
So I'll say maybe not a bad choice. Honestly, we're in a world where everybody is changing things, and
Right.
they want to suit a particular standard.
Yeah.
So if you have found the one that works for you,
I mean-
you will always say, I'm following you now.
To
Do
each
what
their own.
works.
Do what works for you, bro.
So I don't think it's so bad because he eventually came out well, and it's just your hairline. See, there's this thing they call in psychology. I think it's body dysmorphia or something like that. People are really not comfortable with how they look
yes,
like. You
I
can
agree.
look so perfect to yourself, and when you stand in front of the mirror, you think, there's something wrong with how my lips are positioned,
yeah.
how my ears are, and everything. And it's a major issue. But this one, let's just use it for the
I
laugh.
see where his hairlines and see the
But this guy
new
has
one.
a serious problem. How can you be this young and your hairlines are starting from there, sir? What
No,
did you do
no.
with it? I'm sorry to body shame me.
I
I'm
know
one of
you
the
say-
problems we're talking about. But I cannot but talk.
But talk,
What
right?
happened to these hairlines? Because even with this one they've done, see where it's still starting from. Can you see?
No,
it?
I feel like this is probably like the normal one. I feel like this is how it should be.
But unrelated. Can you see the middle of the head? This man
Hi.
has bald tendencies.
Jesus.
I'm not a bad person, but let's critically analyze.
Oh God. See, I'm not here with Oluchi, trust me.
Now you bring me
I'm not here with
talking
Oluchi,
what
trust
I'm
me.
saying.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
But what do you also think about people that, like have that on and all of that? Because every other person, when I was checking through the comment section, we'll go through that. But
Okay.
when I was checking through the comment section, someone said, this is the best tattoo ever. That, the person you're so creative. According to this person, you must be
person
very
is
creative.
actually because
so,
the end
think
product will make you not even believe that it's a tattoo.
it's a tattoo done right. I agree, actually.
But I'm not
I
a tattoo
agree.
fan.
Why?
Do you know that? I don't like tattoo because I'm not born again Christian, and we do not believe in that. Firstly, values speaking, so that's why I don't like
Me,
tattoos on my body or anybody else's body. But I can't speak for anybody else, but I speak for my own body. So basically, I don't like tattoos.
Wait,
I
when
feel
you,
like
when you say Christians,
I mentioned that one. No,
let's be for real.
Not a bag.
When you say Christians, explain that. If you say that Christians are not allowed
I
to,
did not say that
Oh,
Christian.
yeah.
I say based on my own values as a
A
Christian,
Christian.
the values I have adopted in my current faith and with what I'm
where did you
learning
get those
right now
values from?
the Word of God. If I take you
What
through
word
it,
of God?
I'll show
The
you
Bible.
Same Bible that you read.
For which place? You know, just yesterday or the day before, I told you about speaking facts. Don't come and
I
talk
know facts, but
what
you know there
I
are
do
some
not
facts
know.
that you cannot just land once.
You.
If we want to talk this facts, we're going to do it objectively, and it's going to take hours of series
really?
and sessions, and we'll come to a conclusion. So, based on my values right now, I'm not a tattoo girl. Yeah. Don't hate me for that. See
Based
your
on
girl.
her values.
Are you a
Dabe,
tattoo girl, God's beauty?
I don't have an issue with tattoos.
You know, your responses many times to things are too political. My question to you is,
God
are
have
you
mercy.
scared of saying you don't like something on
No.
national TV?
Nah.
Because you don't, you want to be neutral. Talk
Baby
to me,
girl.
talk to me.
I'm talking.
to me.
I don't enter therapy section.
Yeah, talk to me.
No, but for real, yeah. I don't have an issue with people that have tattoo on. In short,
I also don't have an issue with people that have it.
There are
The
ones
question
I
is,
see.
do you like
Tattoos.
Can you have one?
I cannot have one
Great.
on my skin.
So
But-
we're both saying.
No, we are not same.
We
oh.
are.
You said you don't like it. I mean, I would. Okay, I don't like it because I feel like the mindset behind it doesn't make sense. I mean, I've listened to people several times. Some persons will say that one of the reasons why they are doing that is because they are in pain and they feel like it's only pain that can take away pain. That's
never heard that before.
No, for real. Like if you listen to most of them, that's what they tell you. So I mean, tell me how pain is taking away pain, bro. I'm in pain. I took, throughout last week I wasn't feeling well. You need to see all the needle spears, and I'm crying deep. Just yesterday, I was actually I can still feel, my veins doing the cry and all of that.
I can't
and
even take tattoos. Talking about that pain. The last time I took injections, the doctor was wondering if I'm still a 5-year-old. I was like, please, sir. Please, sir. So imagine me sitting down to draw somebody.
So I don't. The fact that it's painful and all of that, I don't see how that is supposed to be. It's supposed to, beautify me in some way. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I don't like tattoo. Not because of some value system. Don't ask me any question.
If
Can we
your
get the
hairline
comments
was
on,
back,
please?
would you do that tattoo?
No, baby.
Go carry your head like that.
I don't understand. It's my hair, baby.
Well, you can see me rocking my natural fro. God
Good
has
babe.
blessed me with that. I will not make me ever do such a tattoo.
Oh my God. All right, Nana say finally a face tattoo that actually makes sense. You see exactly what I just said.
Yeah,
earlier.
true.
Next one, please. Cheaper than hair transplant, but this would be a disaster in the near future if it naturally goes back.
Oh my God, I didn't think of that.
Because nature takes everything
Everything
off
off.
and leaves it shiny.
Wow.
And probably by then he would want to, tattoo the rest. I mean, who knows? Well, he'll be all right eventually. Moving on to the next story on the street of social media. This one says, is it a crime? And that's said by actor Kelvin as he frowns at Nigerians who brought out their phones to film him after spotting him at an Amala point. Let's watch this video.
Celebrity, star, popular person, any I would have said. Like say most people know say they get life. And it be like say most people they see them like one kind supernatural being. No. Whatever it is, celebrity, star, or anything that they call them, not just title. Not title. Everybody get the name where the answer. Why am I saying this? Something just happened now. Where I go buy Amala now, before I know more than 5 people don't bring out phone the video. Say I come. Now, why did the video? Is it that it's a crime for me to come and buy Amala, or is it that it's a crime for me to eat Amala, or I don't know the reason. Why did the video say they buy food, that they buy Amala to post? These things always happen different, and I'm sure some popular people too can relate to this. Why? Waiting day particular about say person come buy Amala, or person they buy something, or if they buy Bolly for road, that they don't bring a video. If they do that, they don't bring a video. Is it that they don't expect us to eat, or is it that say now fuck up say person want eat Amala, or person eat Bolly, Or is it that same person no be human being again because they popular?
Wahala.
He's really pained.
It's really pained. And I'm very sure this is not like the first, second,
Time
or
it's
third time
happening.
that has happened. Yeah. But again, I feel like it's more like a normal thing because you know where we as fans, you see someone that someone that you've always
You are
let me not even go too far. The first day I saw husband material, hey, I think he needs to be here to come and testify because I was all jumpy and all of that. So I feel like that's a normal thing. Do you get what I'm saying? That's something that happens over time. But I understand where he's saying because it's one thing to say, oh, you've seen this person, and why you carry your phones to come out? Is it that you want to come and post it online that you saw this guy in one joint? And
it's just the bad character so Nigerians have to always bring out their phone everywhere. Even for things that are meant to be private and intimate, or when someone is in danger, your first tool of action is your phone. So it's a bad character thing that people subconsciously do. And it has just not been used well.
I feel like that phone thing is probably I think this I'm the first person to carry the news and your page will blow or something. Quickly. So I feel like that is what is actually driving that mentality. Everybody's pursuing fame.
I want to be popular.
Yes, everybody is.
It seems very warped, honestly.
Everybody is.
But again, I want to ask, where you go chop your amala?
Me, I don't know.
If you go chop amala for those places where it costs, the people that will be eating the amala there too are high profile people that see a lot of celebrities they love. So they'll just look at you. But if it's roadside, maybe this myself I go on.
That's exactly what he said.
So that means they can't eat anywhere.
They can't eat anywhere. That's what it is.
The money they are earning can really fund their lifestyle. Hey, I can't imagine not being able to eat at my joint.
That's exactly what he's complaining about. Because tell me why, okay, I used to buy from Iyasakira before. Then now I blow. You don't want me to come there to eat from Iyasakira.
You have, help someone that will go and be purchasing for you. Or maybe the Shakira should have, I say Shakira.
Shakira should have somebody that you
can
send.
Bring it.
Yeah, I feel like that's what most people do, actually.
Honestly.
They tell you, be smart.
And we sabi packaging for this country.
For this country.
We can package.
They tell you. Speaking to all the fun things, right? Now, real Angela also had an issue with a fan. Can we get the tweet on, please? One, she says, someone wrote me this morning and asked me to unblock her on her other account, and I asked her, what did you do that made me block you? She said she made a horrible comment on my post, and I said why. She said she used to hate me so much, and I asked why. She said she just hates me. So why do you want me to unblock you? She now said she doesn't hate me anymore, that she is a changed person now, that my colleagues sent her to be commenting hateful comments on my page so that people will hate me more. I wish people really know me. I have grown a thick skin for all those fake accounts that come on my post to say horrible things on my post. When I see comments I don't like, I just block. There's no amount of written words or hate that can change the way people love me. I'm different. I don't live to impress nobody. Get that and have peace.
Interesting.
As in, no be small interesting. Then the next one, she says, one thing you must know, no matter how good you are, people will still say bad stuff about you. Keep being good and God bless you.
I've heard that over 1,000 times.
No be smart thing. But this is quite funny to me, actually. Like, most of the times when I see these hateful comments, I understand that probably it happened on X, where for example, I think there's a time where, what's her name now? Ketencha posted something and somebody's coming to come and say, so you are both complimenting her and insulting her at the same time. Do you remember when we had that conversation? Yeah, I don't see, like, it's not necessary. Do you get what I'm saying? You can only see that video and pass. Why do you think it's important to comment? But what do you think about the story?
What I honestly believe and think is, it's sad, honestly, that people would drop hateful comments on your page. But as sad as it is, there are some things in this country that will never stop, that would never change. It will always still keep being the same. I like Another thing I want to talk about is
Okay.
the action of that other person. That person must be really desperate.
Right.
Even though you were forced to drop hateful comments, they don't block you. They don't block you.
Why
do
going
you want
to
to get
meet
back
her?
to the person? Not like you even have any personal relationship
With
as
her.
such with that person, or maybe you were working with her, or you see her every day. So you are trying to let bygones be
Bygones, yeah.
She don't go bygones. So I mean, what exactly are you? What?
Right.
It's not making me feel like. Don't you have ulterior motive?
I mean, that's
you
what
are
it is.
coming back to do
That's what
something
it is.
worse, and you just want to gain access into someone's life
Yeah.
to cause more havoc.
That's
Some
what it
people are
is.
really diabolic in this
I agree.
part of the world. Why? Please don't unblock her. Oh. Leave her, let her be there.
Let
Let
her
her
be
go and
there.
repent and change her ways.
And give her life to Christ, David.
Christ self will consider her. I'm joking. No.
I did not say I did not say these things.
I'm joking, please.
All right, let's check the comment section to see people's reaction on the two stories we've taken. Okay. Bettina says, she said your colleague sent her to be commenting hate post on your page and you believe her. Nobody sent her. She hates you on her own and now she loves you on her own. How possible is that? I
fake love.
disagree actually, exactly. Your colleague don't have time for
this
those kind of cheap stuff. I feel like, I mean, you cannot tell. It's possible too that somebody paid her to come and do the whole hateful thing.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
And when she says colleague, she means this actress group of
yes, now
other actresses.
yeah, other
or-
actresses or even actors. I mean, so yeah, I anything can happen. You cannot actually tell who your enemy is. That's the funny part. Let's be for real.
We're in a world where we have to be alert
Alert
and sharp.
and sharp.
This is what-
Let's take one last comment, please. Okay says now una Ashawo would actresses where go fan Igwe for one movie, then go buy house for Lekki. Now them cause for una. People already believe say una get plenty money, and that's actually the truth. Speaking to the first actor that was complaining about how we went to an Amala joint, and the next thing everybody's carrying their cameras and their phone and all of that. Honestly speaking, if not for this, they are sometimes the kind of things that you even see them buy. I mean, I was just checking the trends of people that bought cars. Don't mind me, I'm a car freak, so I was just checking the trends of celebrities that bought cars only this year. The people that bought Benz GLE 43 this year alone, they are more than 3, 4, 5. Honestly
Do you know the
speaking,
price range of it?
those are over 300 M. No jokes. Yes.
Is that why I can enroll in acting? I cannot.
No jokes. But do you know the interesting part?
Wow.
The things they don't tell us is most of these people actually don't have that money all figured out. That's why you see them keep doing things and jumping on trends so that they'll be paying that money small. But it's more like, so it's more like a barter arrangement kind of thing where they have to pay small and they probably talk about the brand. I don't know if you feel me.
What if
So-
some of them have other sources of income
that
that they don't even put out on social media? Some
that's-
people
that
will not
works,
use
that
your
works.
mouth. Because
To go and
sometimes
spoil it.
what you don't know, you will not go and spoil for
Not
them.
true now,
So maybe
not
they're
true.
involved in one import and exporting that is bringing good money for them.
Yeah,
and
that works too.
many sides
that
of the
works
story.
too. But I mean, when you look at this old trend, they make it look like there's somebody that is chasing them or they are chasing after something. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why most of the time when you see them in certain kind of places, you always be surprised that not be this person. I think saying get this kind of money for you to be able to purchase this amount of car.
Heavy is
But
the
I mean,
head that
it is-
wears the crown. I
Oh.
mean, if you take up the tag celebrity,
Ah.
as you are wearing that crown of fame and glory, there's also nails inside it that will choke you because it comes with a lot.
Yeah.
Banter from families and friends and even outsiders that don't even know how you started or where you came from.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot. But that shouldn't discourage you from being a celeb. Because money they there. You know one buy Benz, 300 million.
Do you know what that is? We'll go on a
Oh
short
my.
break, guys. Let's go on a short break to come back with the hot gossip. Stay with us.
Hey, 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 people. My name is Anaja Music. And I'm live on Gossip Gala. On official upgrade. of great TV with my homegirls, beautiful, finest, pretty, the best girl on your TV screen. So keep your dial right here, 'cause I'm out. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sticking around. Oluchi.
I've been cracking
All right,
up.
so on the hot gossip, the first story we have here is sometimes churches really do the most, says a lady as she narrates how pastors refuse to officiate her wedding because her husband had cornrows. That's Obak, for those that understand. Let's get this video on, please.
I mean that the pastors are refusing to go ahead with the ceremony because the groom has 2 cornrows on his head. And where I was sat, I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to let this move me. I'm not going to bother. So for about 40 minutes to an hour, there was like a back and forth. Like my event planner was begging them, other people were begging them. The pastors, I mean, oh, they should come do the service, not come do the service, whatever. Eventually, my brother comes to tell me, oh, they already left. And I was just like, to be honest, I don't mind. I don't mind if they leave because legally, we're married already. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect the pastors, but that's basically all that is needed if we're able to sign the legal document, which we have, right? So why is this a problem if somebody has cornrows on his head or not? Like, it doesn't even really matter. Like, this thing shouldn't even be a big deal. But they left.
They left. What do you think about the story?
Very dicey one.
Yes, it is.
But let's start from this. If there are rules, regulations, law and order that is put in a place that you probably have prior knowledge to,
Yeah.
why break them and then come back to act like somebody has done you bad? Do you get it?
I
So
feel you.
before she did whatever, no, not whatever, I mean, it's a very honorable thing to be married.
Yeah.
Before she got married, did they do marriage counseling? Because I know the conventional churches that we have,
Yeah.
you go for marriage counseling.
Yes.
The before, the during, the after your wedding, they want
Yeah.
to be involved. That's
Yes.
if you're doing church wedding, which
Wedding.
nobody really forces you to.
To do right.
Because in Nigeria we have a lot of weddings. You
Yes.
see courts, you see church, you
It's a
see
lot of
garden
weddings.
wedding, you see traditional, you see after party.
You say
And
garden
yet,
wedding.
There's garden wedding now. You don't know
God,
that
I
one.
beg.
In fact, it's really one of the most intimate and stylish, beautiful wedding. Honestly, if you have the money, you could do
Nice
it.
one.
So you see different kinds of wedding, and we're just stressing ourselves because what it means to marry is legally they sign you. Your mama and your papa from both sides say, okay, oh, take our daughter. You too say, I want to marry him. You're already married. Marriage
Amen.
is consent.
Amen.
The unnecessary paparazzi we do is a whole lot, right? And if you don't want to take it an extra and get the blessings of your spiritual leaders,
Yeah.
that's fine too, even though you don't have to pressure them for it. That's why it's not all churches that, do this church wedding
And all.
ceremony
Yes,
and all.
yes.
So as I was saying, because I know growing up, I used to hear these things a lot, marriage counseling. So if you know, before you got married, they told you, these are our rules and our regulations.
Relations.
Marriage counseling is, even if it's Zoom, you would have on your camera. They would have seen the man that you're getting married to and tell
Yeah.
you beforehand.
Yes.
But these people that come to rant, they won't give you the backstory of these things. They'll just,
No, but
everybody likes to present themselves in how they've been hurt, I've been stabbed, I've been all this and that. But let's get the real details. Did you know beforehand that this particular church you are getting married to, they do not allow this? Because I used to hear this from an elder person that I respect. He says you cannot come into somebody's house and tell them how you want them to arrange the seats.
Yes.
So
yes.
you chose that place. They've given you their law and order. Whatever they've said, you obey. So if they do not do it for you based on what their principles, it's better for you to leave and not blame them. Blame yourself for not choosing somewhere else, Abby.
Right.
That's what I think about the story.
So the thing is, everyone knew. She knows that they don't allow when they both came for the counseling and all of that, they told her, right? But she felt like, okay, probably because of the way he styled the hair and was all
didn't
full. It was
sleep.
one exactly. So so she felt like, okay, what they would have actually done is probably to make it or something, and that's why they went for cornrows. So they
Okay.
did just 2 cornrows, right? So
Okay.
it's just like 2 normal back and all. So I mean, that's like pretty simple, and it's not going to be looking all everywhere and all
Not
scattered
pretty
and all.
simple, you said. It's not
Eh,
pretty
it's not
simple.
pretty simple,
for
exactly.
the
No,
spiritual
I'm just
leaders.
I'm just
It's a
telling
whole
you
lot.
what she
She
what
thought
was
of.
exactly. So she was like, oh, that this would be like pretty simple and all of that.
Are her
Not
parents in
until
the
that day.
church?
Of course, now everybody knew about it.
If her parents are in church, they say they are not aware. Listen, your mama go and say, please, my daughter, no embarrass me and the women leaders.
It's
Please.
you know, be smart
You know,
thing.
sometimes
give
the wedding
me-
is not about you in Nigeria. Wedding is not about you.
I
It's for your
agree.
parents. So they
Mhm.
don't want any form of disgrace and embarrassment. They'll tell you that waiting will they do with this. You go do them or not.
But
So
what do you
why
think
did
the
she
guy
not
would have
sort
done?
everything?
What do you think the guy would have done? Cut the hair.
He couldn't have done that, except he has like a barber very close by, and is his hair somebody that has grown that hair for
you know
how
what
long?
that-
Do
do
you
you
think
get-
it's 7 minutes that will
Bro.
make him bring it down for one woman?
Well,
I beg, I know.
no.
Let's just do the
That's-
reception straight up. She already said that they've done the
yeah,
legal
they've
wedding.
done like, yeah.
Reception and go for honeymoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think there was a time where we also took like a story very similar to this, right? But that one, he had to like barb the hair.
he cut
and all
the hair.
of that,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good man. Too.
That's a good man.
Both are good. You just choose your good.
What do you think about men that actually make their hair?
You want to put me in another controversial
Amen,
tight
someone.
box. You have a mission, and I'm not gonna fall. I'm not
For
gonna
prayer,
fall for
abi.
it. What do I think?
Oga answer.
Come to my Instagram page.
It's
at
a
Luchi
lie.
Sings. Send me a message and
Never-
I'll respond.
Nah, we are not doing that, man.
We are
We're-
gonna do
We are
that.
not doing that.
We're
But
gonna
let's
do
be for
that.
real.
Yeah.
If your brother wakes up one morning and say, you know, Auntie Oluchi, the way I'm looking at this my hair now, everybody's saying that the hair looks like mango.
Can I give you one?
It was
very,
looking
very
like
funny
mango.
thing?
So tell
The
me.
reason my brother can't even do it is
Yeah.
one. So
Your mom?
sometimes he wants to cut his hair.
Mm.
My mother will say, no, go shape that thing. You go just shape am like this. No, go shape that. Make sure they bring it down. And this boy is grown up.
Oh
I'll
my
be like,
God.
leave this boy to barb the hair he wants. He's not in primary 2 again.
Right.
When you are taking him to the salon.
Mhm.
And the boy will just nod and come back with the style.
With his own style.
that is befitting. She'll be like, how boy like this go carry this guy? See your papa. If your papa bring his hair, I'm like,
In a
my dad is
fine.
over 60. You cannot expect my brother to follow this fashion trend. No girl will look at his side. I will not identify with him.
No
Ask
way.
my younger brother. Jokes aside. But I mean, you cannot control people to do what they want to
Right.
do with their hair. But my brother, he still fears my mother. So I'm sure that no matter how much he wants to be fashionable, he can't make that hair. My
can't make
mother
that
will
hair.
wake up in the middle of the
Can't
night.
lose it.
Scissors. She say, "Na me born you."
Oh my, that's sounding chaotic.
Shout out to my mom.
Oh my God. Shout out to you, mama. Because what? Let's check the comment section, please. Okay. This one says it shouldn't be an issue. Yes, you don't see anything wrong with it. That's okay. But it's a big issue for them. And you were told before the
Exactly.
wedding and agreed. He could have cut it down, twisted it into a dread or something. It would have regrown eventually, and you did do whatever he wanted. Cause you agreed. Cause you all agreed. The F is this rant. We'll be all right eventually in
But that's a
this
very good
country.
solution. I like somebody that brings solution. You
Mm.
could have cut it down and then grow it eventually. Because you know, men, their hair grows very fast. So
Eh.
yes, that's why when they cut their hair, it comes out
comes
after
out-
2 weeks.
Oh,
Unlike
really?
us, natural hair gang for 5 years now, like this. It's still there.
I
So
don't. I really cannot subscribe to that, but
you can't go do your research.
I mean-
they're more hairy than us now, so they'll have a lot of hair. Yeah.
all right. Let's quickly take one more comment, please. Okay, Maka says, go to the mosque and get married with your hair plaited as man and see if they would allow you anywhere near them. You people just like to use every little opportunity to have you have to talk against churches.
Valid.
But speaking about churches, there's something Tools has for us. Let's get the tweet on, please. Okay. So Tool says went to the supermarket and the lady next to me in the fresh produce section smelled incredible. I like that word, incredible. I am obsessed with perfume, so I complimented her and asked what she was wearing. She told me it was Lancome and she brought the bottle out of her bag to show me. She then sprayed a little in the air and on me too. She moved on and I thought, what a nice encounter with an equally nice lady, right? Then a little voice in my head goes, you let them spray something on you? What if you turn to yam? Hey, that's crazy, bro. And it says, I need to travel, man. Been in this country too long. Nigeria will shake you up. Then she says, story time. I forgot to add. I think the lady was Lebanese. So my question to you is, do Lebanese people dabble in jazz? P.S. I can still smell the perfume.
That last question was out of fear. Yeah, if they do jazz, if it be this woman is part of them.
Let's be for real. But I feel like it's a Niger thing, and that's why I like that part that she said I need to travel, man. Because honestly speaking, if you are always here, actually when you're not listening to the elderly people, that's where you hear certain kind of things and you're like,
always doing you.
What's going on? My village people. But what do you think about this story, girl?
Like you said, it's a Niger thing. I want to ask, why do we always think somebody is doing us? But it's not that we're
But is it our fault?
It's not our fault.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Because
it's not our fault because there are different stories.
Yeah.
Now, some are exaggerated, some don't have ground. But like I will always hear too, you cannot deny diabolic powers. They are true.
Ogun.
This one made they laugh. You get some perfume, they will spray you. You turn to cocoyam. True.
Don't be yam.
So they are actually diabolical powers, but we rise above them because the blood of the Lamb speaks for us.
I did see that as a
they
passing
are
shot.
actually exaggerated ones and all of that. So her fear is very legit. It's so legit. Person just
How would you feel?
Come on. Me, I wouldn't think that way firstly because I'm not firstly thinking diabolical.
Somebody you've not seen before.
I would take if the person can give me to spray small, let it last.
She did not give you to spray.
Me, I wouldn't
She
really
said,
fight at all.
This is what I use. Let me spray on you.
But that's actually it's not is it not ethical now. It's not good etiquette to just put your perfumes on someone because if you did spray it on her, what if she has very sensitive skin and then
No, but
she
you know it
react
depends
to
on the
it?
conversation we're having.
Did
and
she
was
ask
just
her
carried
that,
away.
Would you like to try this? And there are other ways to try
No.
perfume without spraying. You can just open the cap and smell
And
the cap
perceive
and
it, right?
still have that feel. Why you spray that person too? I'm suspecting you.
No worry, no be Niger.
What?
They
Even
calm down.
though that's why she asked Lebanese, should they know they do this thing? Why you spray them for him, body?
No, but I feel like it depends on the conversation we're having, right? So if, for example, you're talking about the
conversation is, I like your perfume.
Hey, and
Where'd
it's
you
nice.
get
I
it
love
from?
it. And you're like, oh, this is it. And let me spray it.
Oh my God! Thinking about the story again. I was blood of Jesus.
What the hell is blood of Jesus?
I will shout to. But I don't think it's so proper to spray your perfume on people. Please take this as a cue. When people comment or compliment your maybe that perfume too is not she said it's Lancome.
Yeah,
is
it's actually expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive.
Very expensive. There are many sides to this story I'm thinking of right now. And I don't know how to come to a conclusion, but no.
Oh my God, I don't know, man. But we shall need to
I think
travel.
I want to try the Lancome perfume. I wish they gave us the particular.
We coming down this woman.
For her to like it enough. It must be really good. Who doesn't want to smell good?
I want to smell. I want to smell good.
You know the worst thing? You know when you smell something good and you're so happy and elated? Have you perceived bad odor before? Especially coming from someone. The way this woman went to meet that girl to tell her what perfume. Sometimes I feel like meeting someone and say, is it that you don't have water in your house to bath?
What?
Is it that Nivea roll-on is expensive? If you rub it like this, I wouldn't be having this problem with you.
Oh my God.
Because it is a major issue. People don't bath anymore.
Wait.
Don't quote me.
You guys, wait.
People don't bath
That's
anymore.
quoted. You say don't quote me.
I'm serious. It's so sad. Sometimes I take public transport and I'm inside the bus. Early in the morning, 5 o'clock, you are giving me headache. there was one time I was in a particular bus and the smell from the person beside me was horrific. You know what I did? When we got to the next one, I said, I'm coming down now, sir. And I didn't come down to enter another bus. I came down to change my position so that the person there will be aware that something happened.
Something is wrong
In this corner that made me leave. It's
wow.
bad to smell bad because it doesn't just. People that smell bad, maybe they don't smell themselves, but we can smell it, and it's hitting us like this and making us very cranky. But see this good smell woman now, she made the other person start thinking of jazz. Let us even compliment your perfume.
Abby, let's be thinking of jazz, Abby.
Not jazz now, but let us compliment your perfume.
We're going on a short break, guys. Oluchi is killing me. I'm not going to lie. She said it's bad to have bad odor. You guys, I want you guys to tell me, what do you think about that? We're going on a short break to come up with the hottest gossip. Stay with us.
Hey guys, it's your girl Purple Diva, and I'm live here at Gossip Gala. I want to say a very big shout out to Gossip Gala. Peace out.
Thank you so much for staying with us. It's the hottest gossip. All right, it's time to talk about the video a bit. I mean, just I think 2 days ago. Be resting now. Which one is that one?
Sorry, you brought up a sensitive topic.
Hey.
And I am awakened.
I
Go
like
ahead,
it.
Go ahead.
That's it. So, I mean, just 2 days ago, we were having a conversation about what the video said, on, I think, the United States, right? Where he said that, truthfully, and Nigeria is actually in Shambles and all of that. And everybody, I mean, is agitated. Some are like, yeah, let's go for it. That's true. And, I mean, the likes of the video we're about to watch now, she disapproved of it. Let's watch that video together.
We know that the country is hard. We know that these reforms were forced on us because if we had continued to feed the elites, we would be worse off.
Yeah.
They have to take out subsidy, stop the payments. Allocation has increased to state governors, but we are not asking the governors.
No.
We have removed the supplement that we give to dollars so that we can buy chicken. We are not forced to buy it how we see it. And this is the real value. We are suffering under that weight. And what you can say is bad here. It's not bad. This is the campaigns. During the elections, we completed the elections. This is the campaigns. Of what the reality of America is. And Oprah would say it at elections, but she won't sit on a show or sit at a table and tell everybody, and tell a foreign interviewer what Davido did. And that's where it's wrong. Because you sat there, but now your reference point for whether they should go ahead and invest in the country. See, the point is, no matter how true your truth is, all your truth, if it's not going to be of service to your people.
All right. What do you guys think about this story? Honestly speaking, in short, let's start with Lucy because before we came back, Lucy was already saying a lot. So let's just hear it.
Yeah, so on our breakfast show today, we were talking about tourism and the whole foreign interest and everything. And the expert guest mentioned that the problem we have with our country is a lot of bad PR. Bad PR that even come from average people.
Okay.
That is, somebody like you now can have a bad experience at a restaurant, put it on social media, and people across the world are watching it and they're having a pre-notion about your country. Talk more of someone of influential capacity like Davido, who has won Grammy Awards, who has been nominated, who is known fan-wide, saying something like this about their country. It's just too bad, and it's going to bring about there's a ripple effect that it will cause. So I can understand the woman's rant over it because I would not accept such, honestly. Having looked at other celebrities, I do not hear many stories of other people, maybe a Beyonce, for example, or a Rihanna. Okay, no, maybe she's not singing anymore, but other top celebrities in the United States talking about their country in that way. I think I even saw one, is it Dubai or Qatar? Forgotten, one Arab country, if you speak bad about their country, if you as a citizen speak bad, you are going to jail. Sometimes I know that our country, a lot of things are going on, a lot of troubles and problems. Sometimes it gets us agitated, and when we analyze the news like we do every morning, you see us ranting, we need change and all, but there's a way you can rant and not still, I don't know how to put it, you can rant in a political objective manner and you will still not be able to have somebody who holds you to something per se, because his words were more absolute.
Yeah.
They were very absolute. Like me,
Yeah.
you know me, I run from absolute words and absolute terms. Let's just understand things from a balanced point, objective point, especially if you're going to be talking to audiences that will lift things out of context. You know that you're going to be talking to people, and people will be lifting things out of context. So you cannot afford to be using absolute words, be landing your words like that. They will carry it and it will be misinterpreted. For example, I said people don't bath. Somebody that has not watched this will just pick down and say, this Luchi girl, she is anti-this. Do you understand? So if you're a public figure, someone of great influential capacity, you cannot be too absolute on certain things, because it has ripple effect, not just on you, but on the people that you represent. Because as much as we know that Davido is somebody that is in the entertainment space, in a way, he still represents Nigeria. So you might think that he has said something bad about Nigeria, but it's also about you too, because you're from that same country. That is where your music is coming from. Right. Do you understand? That's where you make, you are famous. That's where you make name. Why would you say that about your country? So personally,
he was
I
just stating the fact.
He was stating the fact. Like I said, there's a way facts are meant to be stated.
So what do you think he would have said?
I do not now. This is the truth. I do not know the full conversation.
So somebody is asking you,
true context
what people
of the story.
Somebody's asking you, why are people, leaving the country, leaving Nigeria, coming to the UK, coming to the US and all of that?
Have you seen people do public speeches before? For example, presidents or people in offices. It's not like they're totally in denial of the things that are going on. So there's a way their PR managers or whoever writes their speeches will table it. We'll start from the problems. We agree that we're going through a lot. In fact, we'll make you understand it more than you have mentioned.
Made me remember the speech.
And then, at the conclusion, we are now bringing out actionable solutions. So it's not like we are just backlashing. We will do it though, because we want to be honest and sincere. But our conclusion is where you will know where we really stand. Do you understand? So this is to anybody that is a commentator on anything at all, and you have to stand and speak to the public. You cannot just be too absolute on certain points and offend people or maybe cause harm to yourself eventually. So I feel like if it was an interview that was foreign, it could have had PR managers or people that could have looked at the script. Everything is scripted these days.
Now, so
podcast,
it was a podcast, so it was more like just asking normal random
that
questions.
Kind of response, honestly. Yes, you start by saying, what you have said is so true. We're going through a lot in this country, and you mentioned the bad things, but your conclusion is where I would know where you really stand, and that's one that matters. So even if people now pick and cut and say that first, second, third paragraph you have said, and you want to still, get yourself out of the whole problem, you bring the conclusion and say, but I also said this. Do you get it? So that's my own point.
I feel you. All right, on all of this, let's quickly get Davido's reaction towards, the video we just watched earlier. Okay. So you trust him to be less concerned. And the first one is said with, you're mad, cause with the real ambassadors, right? And next one is, the way my accent be for that interview, they suit me. Very demure. They be doing happiness walking the guy, they tell you. Then the last one is laugh my A out. TVC News not today.
Interesting.
Come on, not be today now. All right, let's quickly get other reactions of people on the story. All right, from real Anita Joseph, it says, make una leave Davido a beg. Nigeria good before. If he has said Nigeria was good or is good, shebi una for talk say, because he's rich or choir. Don't take it personally. The truth remains, easy down there. Shalom. What do you think about what this one just said now?
This one is just a fan. That will, you know when they say your friend or your sister has gotten into a fight,
right? And
you support the person and ask questions later.
That's
the vibe.
That's
the
vibe, me. Right?
So.
But let's be for real. If the video have actually said, the country is okay, probably they're just coming to the UK or coming to the US, probably to expand their business or whatever. Won't you have a problem with what if he said something like that? If he had
said the country is okay,
yes,
that's a lie. That's a lie.
You just see me and this drag people. Him. That is the thing.
You will also be dragged. That's why I said you gotta be political in your response. You would not
all
deny
of us
the
be
obvious,
right eventually.
But
to be honest,
you just put your own solution at the end of the day because you are someone of influence. They want to. Sometimes people that ask this question, they just want to know how you are able to handle whatever is happening based on your own
your jurisdiction.
Exactly. So you think the question is just about Nigeria? It's also about you as a person.
Right. We'll be all right.
At the end of the day,
Let's get the next reaction on from Paulo. Okay, so Paulo says, please make una leave the video alone. Mad people, Jesus Christ.
Interesting.
This is the second
I
person
think they are
calling
more
people mad.
violent.
I they tell you,
responses to this.
Davido speaks the truth. Nigeria's current economic state is so bad, with global companies leaving and local businesses facing significant losses. It's clear we are facing challenges. Let's acknowledge the reality and work towards a better future. God bless Nigeria. Paulo. We'll be all right eventually. Honestly speaking, you see everybody more like, do I say more in support of the video of what he has said? Like,
You know
many
why?
people actually,
Because we're actually going through a
including
lot.
fans. It's just like you made mention. If he has said, "Oh, Nigeria is going well,"
He would
probably
have also collected.
they go give them
Collect. Even the
straight
same
on.
fans
Oh my
will serve
God.
you one or two.
We'll be all right eventually. And we've come to the end of the show. Thank
I had
you
it.
so much, Lord. Yes, I know you're there. And yes, my best is, I know for sure that you enjoyed WTIB. Don't worry. We'll bring her on again another time. I can't wait to have an exciting one with you tomorrow. Another episode, of course. Till then, stay blessed.